if you're new here, my name is Louise and it is the weekly haul again. So my channel is a haul every Saturday and I do a live every Sunday. I do talk a lot and I do have fibro and other things, so there's a whole fog goes on a lot and the words come out a bit weird sometimes. If I catch it in editing, I'll put the correct word in wherever. So usually you can figure it out though. So weekly haul. £60 budget, that's for me and my adult son. We spent $49.99 this week. There would have been more things I would have got, but again, I mean, I've said it time and time again, there's a lot of time when I'm standing looking at things and I just can't make the decision, to the point where I start to irritate myself and have to walk away. But it's fine. Again, we've still got everything we need. This is not just the week's food, so anybody coming at me with you can't make meals out of that, I have a freezer full, I have tins and I have a fridge full. Just before somebody, there's always someone with that in the comments. So the shopping was fine, apart from the fact it is now the kids are off school, and oh, did you tell? Like, it was awful in the respect of, I'm of a certain age when you're past having your own kids. I don't have grandkids, so I'm not in that sort of, oh, cutesy kids, and there's a lot of parents don't want a parent nowadays. They just allow their kids to do whatever they want, wherever they want. So it took a lot longer than it needed to, because, you know, I'm not going to get aggy with people. I will stand and wait for them to move, and kids don't understand. Just shuffle a little bit to the side. So yeah, I don't have patience for it. You know, you can come at me for that. I just don't. I'm past the whole patience with kids and stuff like that. But like I said, I do wait and just get aggravated. And we got, what, 6? Is it 6 or 7 weeks? I don't know. It changes all the time. So at least 6 weeks of this. So yeah, that's going to be fun. But the shopping was fine. Everything was in stock that I needed. I had a mini list. I had barely anything on mine, and Corey really didn't have much on his either, so everything that I had on the list I actually did get, so that's a good thing. The rest I was making up as I go along, which is always fun. I'm going to give you prices as we go along. If you add it up, you'll get a different total. That's because I always donate 3 items to the food bank, and it's always 3 sanitary products. That's already there. I did manage to remember, I remember telling you last week that there was one that had been sitting on the side. I did remember to take it. It was a fluke, but I did remember to take it. So yeah, I donate it in the basket before I leave the store, because otherwise it would just be something that's going to float around the house. I think that's everything. I don't know. Whenever I see the timer and it's this early, I'm thinking, okay, I must have missed a lot. Again, if I have, it won't be anything important. And if you think of anything, there's a comment section, so go wild in the comment section. If you've got any questions about anything, I will try to get back to you. So let's get on with the haul. Right, fresh section. Not an awful lot there. I've got a little bit left over from last week. I've got some onions and I've got some potatoes. I don't know if the potatoes are going to be enough, but again, overthinking it, so we ended up coming out without any. I got the usual tomatoes, £1.08 for this. It was an okay packet. They've just gotten too far at the back of the aisle bit that I just can't reach them. So whereas before I would have liked to have picked the ones that I wanted, I just have to go with the ones I can reach now. I got myself the small ones, plus I got large ones this time. These were £1. They're a little bit more. I mean, obviously they're big. £1.22 for that. Most of them were a bit squishy, but this one wasn't so bad. But since I got home, it's now feeling a bit squishy, but it's got life on it still, so it's fine. I decided to get the large ones because I've noticed I've been eating a lot more sandwiches. Cutting a few of these up is just a pain, and they fall out when you eat the sandwich, so I thought let's go with large ones. And these are very, very big. They're really big. Oh yeah, that one's a squidgy one. They are very big, and they're vine ripened again, which is my favourite now, so I'm converted to the vine ripened. So yeah, I'm good for the tomatoes, I think. I got a small packet of carrots. These are full. Oh, it's been a while. 40 something, yeah, 43p. Sort of thinking of, I had 2 ideas in mind for meals for this week. Was going to be either I'm going to cook a roast dinner, or I'm going to do a fry up. So, you know, I tend to, with work and with fibre and stuff, it's harder I don't really put that much effort into foods during the week, so I try to make a nice meal on the weekend, and hopefully Corey gets to have some. It depends, he's on a different type of schedule, so it depends. But I sort of got the ingredients to go with both, but I know that Corey would prefer fresh carrots than tinned carrots. And I was also thinking I can grate this up for salads too, so it works both ways. And it's only 43p, there's quite a lot in there for 43p. I got a lettuce, that iceberg lettuce, I'm still on the last dregs of it. I could probably get another couple of sandwiches out. This lasts ages. You know, I have been converted to romaine for a while, but iceberg's doing it for me this moment, so we're going to go with it, and it's a bit cheap, which is just a bonus. 89p, and these, they were really, I mean, they're really big. Usually you get way smaller than that, but yeah, a lot of them, they were that sort of size. So yeah, that's probably going to last me a few weeks, which is fine. I got the usual suspects, 2 cucumbers, 89p each. Did I say the price? Yes, I did. 89p each. Now, I had a happy mistake last week. If you remember, I bought some onion powder for a recipe. I don't usually have onion powder, so all my spice racks are, you know, greens and reds and stuff. There's not really the white type powders, so I just grabbed one and poured it in my little vinegar solution that I have for my cucumbers. Normally it's garlic salt and white wine vinegar. But I accidentally picked up the onion powder, so that was in with it as well. And actually, really good. I may have that a few times now. So yeah, sometimes mistakes aren't always a bad one. So yeah, new solution of vinegar going on with the cucumbers. Little bit excited. I got the usual Greek style yogurt. I tend to just eat that a few mouthfuls before I go to work, and it gets me through, because I don't eat. I go to work so early, so I don't eat for quite a chunk into my day. And that just keeps me going, well, sort of keeps me going. And I'm thinking it's 80 something p. Yes, 87p for that one. It does the job. I got some pickled onions. I was thinking about it for. I'm getting low on like all my jars, all my pickles and things like that. I'm not particularly into them, but I know there'll be a day when I'm back into them and I'll have nothing. So I thought, well, let's just pick some up, even if I don't open them. These have good dates on, 2027, yeah. So, I mean, this is going to last ages. Now, it is the cheap one, but these are actually very good. And as I couldn't decide and don't particularly fancy them right now, I thought it's a good one to go with. And I've forgotten the price of that too, 90p. Cheap, cheerful, love that. I got just 6 eggs. I still got 2 eggs left from the last batch I bought. Was it last week or the week before? I can't even remember now. So there's gonna be plenty for me. Eggs, £1.75 for 6. Now I saw, oh, what was it? Naan bread pizza. Haven't had anything like that for a long time. I've got bread products that Corey wants me to use up from the freezer. I think I've got pitas in there as well, which also would work. So I'm thinking of either a naan bread pizza or pita bread pizza. So I picked up some pepperoni, because you've got to have pepperoni if you're going to do a pizza. £1.62. It's a lot. I'm sure they were like £1. They've gone up so much. But you've got to have pepperoni. It's like the law. Just in case you didn't know. German style salami. Now it's starting to irritate me because there's a ticket on there. And I didn't do anything. I should have. Why did I not? Again. £1.36 it scans at, but it's actually got £1.8 on the ticket, which it's had for the longest time, and they haven't changed it. Technically, I could have got the few pennies off if I'd remembered, but I didn't. Plus, I shop straight from work, and usually, you know, unless I'm really in the mood, and I'm not been for a long time, which is a shame, because I could have saved some pennies. This was because I wanted to get sandwich meats, because I'm very much into sandwiches when I get back from work at the moment, and looked for too long and couldn't decide, so I ended up with this, and I have no idea why. I don't even know if I want it, but I got it. It's good though, it can freeze, so, and it's good till 4th of September, so awesome. Mozzarella slices, obviously, to go with the pizzas. I went with slices because it's the easiest option. Not gonna lie, getting one of them balls of mozzarella is a pain in the bum, so we just went with this. Now, they're not cheap, and they haven't got my other favourite cheese, what is it called, the caramelised onion one. I think they've stopped doing it. They haven't left a gap. There hasn't been any there for a while, so that's frustrating. But you can get, okay, sliced cheese, £2.54 for a packet, but I know you can get 2 packets for £4 something. So I was looking, but there was no point in buying 2 of these, because these are going to last ages anyway. Yeah, the caramelised onion, I'm disappointed. They have brought some little round ones out, which I think are supposed to go with burgers. They're a lot more expensive, and you get a lot less in them. So, yeah, I'm not doing it. I'll go without, which is a shame. I picked up lean meats, and this is really, really expensive. So, This is actually for something I'm going to make, not this, but next weekend. Planning ahead. It was an accidental thing. Wasn't planning on buying it this week, but you know, I've mentioned before, I'm funny with raw meat. Picking raw meat up is hard for me. So whilst I was okay doing it, I just did it. Now, I am paying a lot more for the fact that this is only 5% mince. I am not a huge fan of mince at all. So I thought if I'm going to go with a recipe that I want to eat it too, this might be it. It's very much texture for me with the mince. So I just thought, let's go with less fat. Hopefully it won't have the texture I don't like. And if not, then Corey or Scott will get extra food. I'm not going to say what it is just in case Scott sees this haul. He doesn't always watch it, but sometimes he does, and it's a surprise meal. So I will tell you if I remember next week on our haul. I'll let you know what it was, because by then he will be eating it. So yeah, I paid $4.99. You can get the other mince. I don't know if it's just beef. There's another mince, but you can get it for $2.50 for the same amount. So, you know, you really are paying for having less fat in it. You are paying for that. Definitely. That's a lot of money. Had to get it. The caramelised onion hummus, 98p still. Oh, love it so much. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, because I'm a normal person and I know we all do these things behind the scenes. When I said I needed something to dip in it, apparently I don't. Just putting your finger in. That sounds so bad. I didn't even get a spoon. Yeah, I like it that much. That's sad. I admitted this to all of you. I have no shame, apparently. Spaghetti loops. I've had a couple of tins over the past couple of weeks, and I haven't been buying them, as you've seen, for a long time. And I just thought, well, let's just pick 3 up just so I don't get low. 19p a can. Absolutely love them. It's such a lovely meal because I always crave carbs. It's always something with bread when I finish work, spaghetti on toast, a sandwich. This, oh, so filling, so nice, stodgy, sort of, oh, lovely. Absolutely love it. I got 2 packets of these. Now, I don't need the mac and cheese. I don't need them. I bought loads before for 88p. I think they were, I can't remember the brand, but they are larger macaroni chunks. So I want, this sounds so bad that I'm saying this as well. I'm getting these for Christmas because we, you know, we do have mac and cheese with our roast dinner because we have like a combination of American and English foods together now, for obvious reasons. If you've been watching my channel, you will know. And the smaller mac and cheese is what I would pick. So I thought I'd pick 2 up because the date on this is until 2026 anyway, and they're reduced to 88p again. I don't know why. The last lot was 88p and this lot is too. This is a different brand, like I said. I've got plenty of the other ones, and that will do for us for through the year. So this is specifically for Christmas, so I will have to... that's so bad, isn't it? We're not actually... Well, by the time you see this haul, it'll be August, but it's the last day in July right now, and I've already bought for Christmas. My first start to Christmas. Oh my God, I'm using the word too much. I need to stop. I got a barbecue sauce because I don't know what the situation is, but I believe we probably getting low. Corey's not... It doesn't tell me when we get low on sauces or whatever so much. It doesn't go on his list, which it should. But I guess if he wanted it and couldn't find it, that's when it would go on his list, and it's too late then. So I picked another one up because I believe we're getting low. And the barbecue sauce is actually 84p. Oh, that's actually really good. So yeah, 84p for that. And there's me saying... should stock up before we run out, and I actually ran out of my brown sauce. And I say mine because I'm pretty much the only person who eats the brown sauce. Yeah, completely ran out, didn't have a backup. So there's me saying that about him, and I literally did it. £1.8. How much? That's really expensive when you say that's only 84p. £1.8, but I don't eat sauces too much, but this would be my choice of sauce. I picked up a packet of pasta for 41p, just because I don't know what the pasta situation is. No other reason than that. And pasta lost for ages. Anyway, it's not a bad thing to have. I mean, 2028, not a bad thing to have in. I used the last of the Liam pairings for the pork meal last week, by the way, just in case any of you didn't know. I think I mentioned in the live, I hated it. It was awful. Just a mouthful of it actually made me, I had to go and spit it out. I didn't like it at all. But Scott liked it a lot, and Corey enjoyed it. It was me. But yeah, I finished the last of the Liam pairings. This isn't a sauce that we use. It's not a sauce. Yeah, it is a sauce. It's not one we use that often, so running out of this would be something I would expect to happen because I don't buy it enough. I do go for the brand because I have tried generic ones in the past and I find they just don't have much taste. They're just like a bit of vinegar and you may as well just go cheap and put vinegar in instead. This has actually got taste to it. This is £2.28, but this is, you probably won't see me buy this again this year. So when you think of it in that way, it's not a bad thing. I picked a soup up. Again, I have been slacking on. I was, you know, I'm supposed to be getting some stocks going for emergencies and things, and I've really slacked on it. This is a contribution. This is probably the only contribution in a week. So yeah, I do need to step it up at some point. It is what it is. The brain does what the brain does, and we know my brain has its own way of doing things. It was down, I'm thinking 60 something p. Where would I bought it? At the beginning of the shop. Soup at 64p. This is the Mexican style chicken and bean soup. I don't think I've ever put all the chicken in it. I don't know why. Probably because I go for more veggie options a lot of the time. So I thought let's go with that because I know the bean one's good anyway. So this is probably going to be way better. I got a instant coffee. I have one left in the cupboard. I stocked up very, very well. Now I'm going to have to start stocking up and getting a few each week. They're £1.14 now. They're slowly creeping up, aren't they? Yeah, £1.14. It's been a while. Corey's fizzy drinks, £1.98. Love it when they do that little reduction. So we're saving about a pound, aren't we? Because they were usually £2.40 something, £2.48, something along those lines. £1.98 each. So yeah, saving about a pound on that. Quite happy. He wanted cherry coke, and that's just his fizzy for the week. I didn't get the crisps again. We've still got 2 huge packets plus some, like some that, because they come out, usually we open a bag and it goes into a box, and there's still some in the box. There's still plenty. I did look because I was going to get a couple of bags. Just wanted something different, but I'm not paying the prices. I'm going to have to do an Aldi haul soon. It's in my mind. Like, I have saved £10 this week, so that'll just go towards that. I'm just going to try and remember how much I have. 125 still, and I've just got a thing for them. I'm just really enjoying them still. Corey he goes through phases of cereal, so we didn't need to buy any for a long time because he hasn't been in that phase, and there's been lots sitting up on the cupboard. But he did this week eat a lot of cereal, and he's finished, and this is what he wanted. Cereal is expensive. Yeah, Kellogg's Crave, but he specifically said the purple box. And they were £4.12 for that, which actually was better price. I did go and look in Iceland before I shopped in Asda today just to see, but there was absolutely nothing I wanted to buy. So yeah, I did check the price of that, and it was cheaper in Asda. Corey asked for the small pizzas again. I just picked the chicken and bacon because I didn't know what to get, so I just went with it. £1.58 for those. He asked for a pasta meal as well, so I just went with the classic cheese and tomato for 99p, not a pound, it's 99p at the moment. And he said something different. Now, there really isn't many choices, but I did find this one, and I don't think he's tried this before. So he's got the chicken and bacon pasta bake. This was a little bit more. I think it was like £1.80 something. Oh, it was £1.94. I thought it was £1.84. Okay. Maybe I'd like it. I don't know. We will see. Bought myself ice pops. I was going to get 2 this week because I can eat two a day easily, but I don't a lot of the days, but I just wanted the option. But it was actually the last box there anyway. Love them. They just, it's not, the flavour's really good, but it's the texture. They melt just right. It's just, everything's good about them. And obviously, if you're going to snack and they're only 66p, and they last a lolly lasts ages to get through, doesn't it? Because I can't bite it. My teeth are too sensitive. Yeah, bonus all the way around. £1.60. The roast dinner, I was thinking of maybe not doing like a chicken or like piece of meat. I went with these. We haven't had pie for so long. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I bought pie, so I went with 4 rich chicken and veg pies. It says it's tender chicken breast pieces with peas, carrots in a hearty gravy topped with golden puff pastry. And I would have liked shortcake is in my mind. It's not, is it? Shortbread? No. Short crust. I know it was short crust. I would have liked that, but they only do that in the brand, and it's something like £4 something. I'm not paying that. The pies were £2.14 for 4. or just because of the pastry I've got the other ones. You know, if I want it enough, I'll just make it, because I can actually make that pastry pretty well. That's, you know, there's not many things I could do well from scratch. Pastry, I've never had an issue making that sort of pastry. The puff one I probably couldn't, but yeah, I was thinking like maybe the roast dinner with a pie instead, just to have a change. It's easier as well, if we have it. I'm not sure what we're having yet. And I just found this and just thought, why not? We had a little bit of space. I mean, we don't now. Again, it's completely chock-a-block again. Doner kebab meat. This is actually chicken and... oh, there was 2 meats in it. What was it? Chicken and beef. It's got chicken and beef in it, and it's a 600-gram packet for £2 too. And that was the full price. I've bought this sort of thing in the past. I don't know if it was chicken and beef, I can't remember. It was in Asda, no, it was in Iceland, and it was a lot more expensive, I'm sure it was. So I just thought, we'll get it. This is gonna not benefit me in the slightest. I'm not gonna eat it, and I know for a fact whenever this type of thing is cooked, the smells make me feel sick. But it's a cheap meal option, something different. Yeah, I don't know what Corey will do with it, but it's there if he wants it. Otherwise, we can make an actual meal one weekend for him or something. I don't know, because it's not a me. This is not a me type food. But yeah, something a little bit different. And that was it. That was this week's haul. So I hope you enjoyed the haul. I hope the prices have helped you. It's interesting, whatever. So if you've got this far and you've enjoyed today's video and you want to give me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. If you want to see more, and there's a subscribe button, doesn't cost you anything. If you click the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever I upload, any other time, if ever I do. Yeah, the comment section, don't forget there's a comment section. So I will be going live tomorrow morning, 7 AM Greenwich Mean Time. Please pop along if you fancy just having a chat, sitting in bed with a coffee or something. 7 AM is a little bit early for a lot of people in the country, but we have people from other countries coming in, and so yeah, there's usually a steady stream of people. Don't know when I'll be go off. There's never any set time that I finish the live. There's only the set time when I start the live, and we can talk about anything. So if you just want to chat, you just lonely or whatever, please pop along. It's usually enjoyable chats. I say that because we had a lot of trolls last week, but they're not always that bad. We'll get them out. So I am sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some. I will see you in the next one. Bye.